Hey everyone, Tony D here with another hot take on woke Hollywood. Uh, I couldn't find any good trailers. Man, there's not a lot going on this Sunday, so just thought I'd go to Deadline and see what's going on. And of course, first off, they're flacking Saturday Night Live like it's going out of style. Of course, so they got not one but two sketches up. I assume from last night. They're not bad. They're not awful. They're just very. I mean, the political one is way. I feel way too inside. I don't think the general public really is following a lot of this stuff very closely. It just I don't know. Oh man, Kobe Bryant is dead in a helicopter crash. I didn't even see that one. Holy crap! What happened? Oh man, that's terrible. That's terrible. He went on to become an Oscar winning producer. What did he produce? Jesus. Five people are confirmed dead. Bryant's wife, Vanessa, was not amongst the passengers. Ugh. Included former Laker turned actor Rick Fox and several Bryant's daughters. Oh my God, that's terrible. That is terrible. That's a real news story. I mean that right there. Hillary Clinton though at Sundance, it's just so bizarre to me that and they put it as breaking, right? This was the breaking news story. Hillary's at Sundance flacking her own documentary, which already is weird, but it's like Hillary Clinton rips GOP Senate for expected Donald Trump impeachment acquittal at Sundance debut. Like, you can't just go promote your movie. This is why when you see stuff like this, you say, maybe she is going to run. Maybe she's still going to get into this race. I think she'd get creamed, but she if she had been president and Donald Trump had been doing this stuff, going to going to things and talking about politics, he planned to launch a TV channel. Hillary Clinton would be as president issuing things like it's totally inappropriate for him to talk this way. It undermines the president. Why? She'd have her minions putting that out. She cannot stay out of it. Like, at what point, like Barack Obama, he's done, right? He finished being president. I didn't agree with a lot of the guy did, but he finished being president, and now he's on producing movies or whatever they're doing. The Obama's got a deal at Netflix. Hillary Clinton, she just can't stay out of it. My God, woman, can't you at least just admit that maybe you lost the 2016 election and just leave with a little bit of dignity intact. Listen to this. Hillary Clinton, this is from the article. I hope this will haunt them, not only politically, but historically, Hillary Clinton said Saturday night at the Sundance Film Festival of the Republicans' likely acquittal of President Donald Trump in his ongoing Senate impeachment trial. I find it absolutely beyond my understanding why they are so cowed, so terrified to do what most of them know they should do. The 2016 Democratic candidate told an almost overfilled Ray Theater about the GOP senator. What the hell does that mean? Almost overfilled. So it wasn't filled, right? So the theater still had some seats left. Yeah, because uh, it's just unbelievable. This is why people are just sick to the back teeth of Hollywood. This is why Ricky Gervais was so lauded all over the internet for castigating these people. Um, it's just you cannot do enough or be woke enough. So there was another story here. The Glad I didn't see this one. The Glad list, the Blacklist, and the Glad unveils second annual roster of unmade LGBT inclusive film scripts. Okay. now it's just it's see it's never enough. It's never enough. Like You cannot be woke enough. Like movies get made all the time, and movies don't get made even more. So there are literally hundreds of thousands of screenplays that don't get made. They just don't get made for whatever reason. And some of it has nothing to do with the quality of the screenplay. Some of it has to do with pragmatic issues or issues that have nothing. Like, for instance, I write a lot of comedy. I had one of my comics, a comedy comic, Super Frat. It's been in development hell for like 10 years. And it's not the time, it wasn't the time for it to come out when everybody got super woke. There's just no way it was going to come out then. It's just no way. Everybody was turning it down. No, 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 we can't do this sort of Animal House meets the Justice League kind of movie. I understand why they're not making the movie that now, as we're getting into 2020 after Trump gets reelected. I could then see the doors opening up again, but during these 4 years, no way were they going to make that movie. And so to sit back and make a list of movies that didn't get made that should be made, like, what a waste of time. Why don't you just make the damn movies? And if they don't get made, figure out why they're not getting made. What's the other one here, though? There was another one here. Another story. It was like, it was the Record Academy. Let's see, go back to the front page. Oh man, I can't believe Kobe Bryant's dead. That's crazy. Might have got pushed off the front page. Oh, here it is. It's another CEO bending the knee. Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason sends letter promising initiatives on diversity and inclusiveness. And this article talks about his promise to hire a diversity and inclusion officer within the next 90 days. Can you imagine? You're running a company, and you get browbeat into hiring a diversity inclusion officer. It's kind of like the way the Soviets had someone around to make sure you were saying and thinking the right things. I mean, a diversity and inclusion officer. Basically, what you're doing is you're counting race and gender. That's all you're doing. You're counting the numbers and saying, oh, there's not enough of this particular race, not enough of this particular gender, not enough of this particular kinds of people. It's racist. That's all it is. It's racism and quotas, just under a different name. So, totally against this. Totally against this. This idea that the world is just so sexist and that we need to balance everything out is just insanity. And I think these companies will come to regret all this and eventually kick all this stuff out of their companies or go broke. You get woke, you go broke. Um, you can embrace it for a while, and for a couple of weeks they give you credit, but then they start drilling down and show you, oh, you're not inclusive enough, you're not diverse enough, and it's never enough for these people. It'll never be enough. So, in my opinion, big mistake, Harvey. Big mistake. You should not do this. But, now you're going to do it. I mean, you're probably making tons of money. Man, I can't believe Kobe Bryant's dead. That is horrible. Guy is enjoying his well-earned retirement with his millions and millions of dollars. See, doesn't matter how much money you have. You got to live for today. And well, when you have the money to fly around in helicopters, that's the danger of flying around in helicopters. Unfortunately, man, yeah, it's faster, but you're not going to fall 10,000 feet out of the sky if you're in a limo for 2 hours. So that's a shame, man. And it's shocking. It's shocking that it just happens like that. But anyhow, Hollywood's still pretty woke, still getting woke. They're behind the curve. I think, on the internet and what's really happening. The anti-wokeness is coming on strong. People, you know, people still haven't gotten the message in Hollywood. I think this is going to go on at least until the election, and probably right after is where you see, these guys go, okay, we're going to give this up. we're going to give this up. Trump's president. He's going to be president for a few more years, and then we'll get back to someone normal. They'll sit back and think, oh well, we'll get somebody in after Trump leaves office. And damn, 41. He's only 41. That's a shame. All right. Well, that's it for me. Smash like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.